Hello, good morning you guys. So today is Monday the 24th of June and I am getting ready for work. Got my breakfast all done. You guys, I did not sleep good last night at all. Like my kitten, Loki, is a nightmare. Like he was keeping me up all night, wanting to play. Like the kid is so like nocturnal. I say kid because he's my child. But yeah, so, and then of course now this is what he does. Well, he was just sleeping. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. What are you doing, huh? Well, now you all sleepy? You want to keep mommy up all night, huh? Yeah. So, yeah. So I did not sleep very well last night. But today is my last day at my current job. And then tomorrow I start the new one. So I just wanted to let you guys know about breakfast. I've got a Banderita carb counter wrap, and I just put in 1 scrambled egg with Kerrygold butter, about a tablespoon, 2 pieces of the sausage, brown and served sausage, a slice of queso de freír, and oh, you guys, I have got to do a recipe and show you my sweet and spicy mayo. Hello, so good, you guys. Like I legit put that on everything. I found the recipe on YouTube. It is so good. So that's breakfast. Lunch, I'm probably gonna have, I don't know, I'm probably gonna skip lunch, to be completely honest, because I'm gonna show you guys later on in this video. I actually started using my Carb Manager app. If you guys don't know what Carb Manager is, it's kind of like MyFitnessPal, but it's geared towards keto dieters, because I like just input my breakfast and I'm already at 14 carbs for the day, just with breakfast and my coffee this morning. So although I kind of do like flexible dieting and kind of like lazy keto, easy keto, without like tracking and all of that, it works. Like I'm still losing weight, but I'm not losing it as quickly as I want to. So I am going to be starting to track so I can kind of limit my carbs, and I might even do an egg fast later on this week, probably towards the weekend, maybe on my days off, because like I said, I start my new job this week, and you guys, I have not been working an 8-hour shift in a couple of months, so your girl's not used to it, so I'd rather kind of ease into that. I don't want to set myself up for failure, so I am probably going to do an egg fast at some point. My thermostat says it's 103 degrees in this car right now. So hot outside. So I just got a little teary-eyed because it was my last day at my crooked, this angle sucks. Sorry about the steering wheel. It was my last day at my part-time job, so I don't like goodbyes. Goodbyes are always hard for me. So it was kind of sad because like I really truly enjoyed working there. It was like an outdoor furniture place where like they refurbished old furniture, like the fabrics and you know the straps that you see like on pool furniture and stuff, and they did powder coating and all that stuff. So it was something new for me. So I learned a lot. I got some experience that I didn't have before, and I worked with some really amazing people. Like they were just really warm and welcoming, and just it was a really good atmosphere. It's just your girl can't pay a full-time bills on a part-time job, you know what I mean? So I needed to get something full-time. So tomorrow is my first day first official day. I had orientation on the 20th, but tomorrow is my official day 1 on the new job. So it's full-time, 9 to 6 for training, from tomorrow through Saturday, and then I think I'm off Sunday and maybe Monday. I don't really know what my schedule is going to be like yet. Kind of having like anxiety over that, just because it's not Monday through Friday like this job was, but again, part-time, so I don't know what my days off are going to be. I don't know if they're going to be the same every week. I don't know if they're going to be consecutive or what the deal is with that. All I know is that regardless, your girl needed to take the position. So I'm pretty excited. I can't really speak too much about the new job just because we have like limitations as far as what we can say, but it is a call center, and plus for privacy and stuff, you guys understand, I know. So it's a call center, which I have not worked in a call center in a very long time. And a lot of people are probably like, call center, ugh, that's going to be hell. Like, trust me, I get it. But this is not like your typical call center. It's like, I walked in the door for my interview and they were playing like Usher and like Little John, like on the radio. And it was like pillows and bleachers everywhere and just bright colors and like fun atmosphere. Totally diverse in the people that work there, which is also pretty cool. So I'm excited. It's close as hell to my house, you guys. Where I'm at now, or was, since today's my last day, was about, woo, that's a big old wasp. Just flew. I don't even know if you saw like the shadow. That thing was big. What was I saying? But the place that I just left was about 32-minute drive from my house. So like an hour of travel time every day for only working 4 hours wasn't really worth it. So the new place is legit 10 minutes from my house. So I'm so super pumped about being close to home. The hours are going to be a little bit different. Obviously, it's full time. I put my availability, I think, from like 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. So my hours, my shifts are going to be anywhere in between them. I'm really hoping they don't have me till 10 o'clock. And if they do, I hope it's not like an everyday thing. Like once a week, I can hack it. But like every day, that's going to drain me. And I know me, I'm going to want to look for another job like ASAP, because working till 10 p.m. And you guys know the grind. Like when you're looking for a job, you have to put like all the hours, because you don't want them to not hire you or even, you know, reach out for an interview just based on like the window period of work hours that you gave to them. You feel what I'm saying. I know a lot of you, probably all of you, hello, have looked for jobs a time or two in your life, and you know what I'm saying. So it is right now 2 o'clock. I'm gonna go home. I am going to get into some comfy clothes, probably play with the kitty cats a little bit. Jaden, I'm sure, is going to be hungry because the kid wakes up late. So I'm probably going to feed him a little late lunch. And I need to prepare for tomorrow. So I got to pick out an outfit. Have to get my nails done, maybe. Have to meal prep, get my food ready for tomorrow. And that's one thing that I don't know for sure, is if they have a microwave there or not. Because if they don't, that's really going to damper my keto meals. So I'm gonna have to kind of like prepare around that. But I think with me starting this full-time job situation, you guys, I think I'm going to start intermittent fasting again. Probably gonna start off with an 8-hour window, just because 8-hour window, I don't know how that's gonna work. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start off with an 8-hour window and then like slowly like tweak it, cut down to maybe a 6-hour, 4-hour, whatever, we'll see. But I think that one, it's gonna help jolt the weight loss, and two, because I mean I'm still losing weight, but like I want to intensify that bitch, like you guys get it. So gonna start fasting. It's gonna help with the weight loss, but it's also going to make things a lot less stressful with trying to get my meals in while I'm working, you know, does that make sense? So while I'm at work, I don't have to worry about like, oh, I have to eat, like how am I going to warm this up, how am I going to do that, blah blah blah. So that's what I'm going to do. You guys, I need you to call me out, okay? I need you to call me out, because I have had this since this morning, and it's now 2 o'clock, after 2 o'clock, and I have not drank enough, okay? So I really need my keto fam to call me out. So I need you guys to call me out in the comments below. Go over on Instagram, call me out there on my most recent post in the comments. Call me out on Twitter. Like, if you have my number, call me and yell at me. Like, for real, like I need to be held accountable. Like, this has always been a struggle for me, is drinking enough water. And drinking fluids is probably like one of the most important things on keto, or any diet really, or just for being healthy in general. You have to flush out the bad shit that you don't want. And if you don't drink enough fluids, it's not going anywhere. So please hold me accountable. All right, let me get my ass home. I'm gonna hop in and meal prep with you guys later. Ooh, and I promised that I was going to make the keto pita chips, so we're gonna do that later on too. Okay, let me go home. You guys, maybe, I think I might have gotten this. I've got my little ring light. Look at the difference. And I've got the tripod out to play. So we are going to meal prep. I am making, look, I can actually show you what I'm doing. So we are making chicken cutlets, and I am going to first show you everything that I put into my dry mixture, my wet mixture. We're gonna talk ingredients. We're gonna talk fried chicken, one of mine and Jaden's favorites. So let's cook dinner. All right, so we've got everything all laid out. I've got all of my chicken pounded out with my hefty meat tenderizer. I love this freaking thing. I love my chicken like super duper, like paper thin and crispy. So we've got it really thin, pounded out here. I've got my dry mixture, which is a combination. I did the almond flour, and I use this one, the Nature's Eats. Find it at Walmart, super cheap for what you're getting, 16 cups. This will last you forever at 64 ounces. And then I also add in the organic coconut flour by Arrowhead Mills. Freaking love it. It just gives it like a sweeter taste to the chicken, and the coating doesn't come out as bready and doughy. Do you know what I mean? So I like mixing these two. So in my bowl, I've got just a half a cup each of the flours, and I also have some grated Parmesan cheese, probably like 2 tablespoons of that. I've got garlic and onion powder that I just got from Walmart, nothing fancy schmancy. And then I've got some cracked ground pepper. I've got some Himalayan pink salt, Sam's, I love this one. And then I've got some parsley flakes, again, from the Walmart brand. Okay, so in my wet mixture, this is what I'm going to use to coat the chicken. I've got some Parmesan cheese. I've got some almond milk, which I use the Silk Almond 30 calories. I'm just hopping on to let you know there is an egg in there, and also almond milk and the spices. So back to our regularly scheduled program. This is just what I'm going to use to coat the chicken to get it to stick to the breading, okay? And I also put in about a tablespoon of the Ken's buttermilk ranch dressing, just gives it a really good flavor. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna coat our chicken. Like I said, we've got a pan here with some avocado oil just heated up so we can start to fry the chicken. We're going to start putting that into the oil. Fry it all up nice. And I wanted to show you guys the chicken that we use. Chicken can be rather expensive, and it can also be a hassle. I'm one of those where I like convenience, but I also want quality. So this Purdue Harvestland chicken breast, they come individually wrapped in the box. I find this at Walmart. It's about $9, $10, and you get anywhere from 6 to 8 cutlets. And as you can see, like they come like already trimmed. So you're paying for the meat versus the fat. I know that when I buy like the regular packages of chicken, by the time I take it home, trim off all the fat, there's like no meat left. So I think this is a great value. Even for $10, you're basically getting 4 meals for me and Jaden. So if you're a larger family of 4 or more, you probably can get like 2, maybe 3 meals out of this whole box, which still, again, for $10, less than $10, totally worth it. Okay, so in my other pan here, I've just got some French green beans, which I'm going to heat up. And then I'm gonna add some Kerrygold butter, some pink Himalayan sea salt to this, and call it a day. I also have the leftover mashed cauliflower, bacon, and chive that I'm going to pop in the microwave. So chicken is all done, and you guys, I just have to show you like how much comes from those 2 chicken breasts when you mash them down really, really thin. This is enough for me and Jaden for dinner tonight, and then leftovers for me for lunch tomorrow. This is dinner. Jaden has some of the Ken's ranch dressing on the side with some hibiscus lemonade that I'm going to show you guys how I make later. And there's mine. I just paired mine with my sweet and spicy mayo that I am going to be showing you at some point. It is bomb.com. I am about to dig in. So good. I have been experimenting with mug cake. I wanted to make a vanilla one. Not the best. Work in progress, but I'm going to eat it anyway. I just topped it with some whipped topping and sugar-free chocolate syrup. Hi, you guys. So today is Monday the 25th. I am on break for my new job. Day 1 is going pretty well. It's just kind of training. So we're sitting in a classroom, watching videos. Honestly, feels like we're wasting a lot of time. Like, to be honest, I don't really see a reason for us being there for 8 hours, but that's just me. I'm eating some cheese cubes. Gonna throw these out. Cheese cubes and pepperoni. So I hope you guys don't mind if I eat. I had a wrap earlier and I had breakfast before I came in at 9. So it's my little snack. I don't really have anywhere to keep this cold, so I need to get better about planning my meals. But yeah, so the job is going really well. I like it. People seem cool. It's very unorthodox. It's not very professional, which kind of sounds negative, but it's really not. I kind of like a laid back environment, so it's pretty laid back. Everybody is, I mean, you don't have to be like PC, you know what I mean? Like, you have to be PC like when you're on the phone with clients and that kind of thing, but the atmosphere between coworkers, management, it's kind of laid back and cool. So I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are having a great day. I didn't get to make the pita chips last night because I was just so tired and I was preparing for today. So I work until 6. I'm going to go and pick up Jaden, probably chit chat with my mom for a little bit. She's probably going to have 1,000,001 questions about the job, how things are going. So I'm going to catch up with her. And then when I go home tonight, I'm going to hopefully film the pita chips recipe for you guys. Now I tried them. There's something on my nose. I tried them the other day and I made 4 different flavors. I made plain with just sea salt and cracked black pepper. I made everything but the bagel ones, Cajun style, and cheese, which I use nutritional yeast. I'll be completely honest, I told you guys in the last vlog, I think, my 2 favorites were the plain, surprisingly, and the everything but the bagel seasoning. Not surprising, because I love everything bagels. So the Cajun I could do without, and the cheese ones I could do without. I don't know, the nutritional yeast, it's good on food. Like when I sprinkle it on top of pasta or something, go figures, anything's good on pasta. But it's good on pasta and things like that, but I didn't like the flavor it gave the chips, you know? You guys, is it just me, but like I am staring at my hair in the phone because I'm filming on my iPhone XR. And I feel like my gray hairs are like neon. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I swear I can't go 2 weeks without dyeing my hair. Like the gray hairs are real. Like they just pop out and want to play. So that's what I'm planning on doing for you guys tonight. And just kind of decompress from the day. I'm trying to ease my way back into working these 8-hour shifts because if you guys know me or if you've been following me for a while, or if you follow me on social media, Instagram, for friends on Facebook, you know that I've been in network marketing for 4 years, and I've been self-employed. I did have a full-time job at the gym, which was my last full-time job, but it was like at a gym. Like, is that really even considered work? And then between there and now, I was working part-time. So easing back into this, being in a building for 8 hours is kind of a transition. Although I will say we do get 2 30-minute breaks, so plus 15 minutes of bathroom time, so it's not really that bad. Kind of break up the day. So I'm gonna eat this, jam out to some music, and then I gotta get back to work. But I will see you guys in a little bit for the keto pita chips. Hi guys. Okay, so we are going to finally make our keto pita chips. So I'm just going to show you guys the ingredients. I've got some spices here. I've got some pepper, some garlic, some onion powder, pink Himalayan sea salt, everything but the bagel seasoning, because I am going to be flavoring these with that. And this is from Everything Goes. It's all natural and I freaking love it. Also, apple cider vinegar, and I've got 3 egg yolks, no egg whites, just the yolk, 3 of those, plus a tablespoon of vinegar. I use the Bragg's apple cider vinegar. I've got a 1/2 cup of almond flour here ready to go. And first thing I'm going to do is take this is about 1.5 cups of mozzarella cheese, and about 3, maybe 4 tablespoons of cream cheese. So I'm going to pop this in the microwave for about 40 seconds and let that all melt. So it actually took about 1.5 minutes for the cheese and everything to melt together. So that's what it's looking like. I'm just going to use a spatula, and I'm going to add all the other ingredients. So I'm going to add the 3, actually let me whisk this really quick. The 3 egg yolks and the vinegar, and I believe I might have to add a little bit more almond flour. We will see. So we're gonna add that to the cheese and cream cheese mixture, and then I'm gonna add the almond flour, which I believe we are gonna need a little bit more. Just mix this together. Alright you guys, so I actually ended up having to add, and I should have remembered this, another full cup of the almond flour. So altogether you need about 1.5 cups with the amount of cheese and cream cheese that we used. Let me get rid of this because we don't need this yet. I just kind of had it under there so I didn't make a mess, but there goes that. Okay, and I'm trying not to mix this with my hands because it does stick. That's the one thing with keto dough, is that with the absence of regular flour, it tends to stick to you. So I'm trying to use my spatula, which isn't the greatest thing, but let's go ahead and add our spices. So I'm gonna just like do it by eye, you guys. I love a lot of garlic and onion powder, so we're just gonna kind of go ham with it. It's probably about a tablespoon, and it's probably going to be about a tablespoon each of the garlic and the onion powder. And I love pepper, so I'm just going to add a bunch of pepper. And you guys add as much as you like. You don't have to add as much as I do. Pink Himalayan sea salt. And I'm not going to put too much because I like to add it on top too with the everything but the bagel seasoning. So let's mix this all up together. And you guys, I think I'm gonna have to use my hands because it's just not mixing the way that I want it to. So here we go. Try to avoid it. So if you have nails, this is not going to be fun. I would suggest putting on some kitchen gloves so you don't have it all under your nails. I don't know about you, but that was like the most disgusting thing that I had to deal with when I had my long nails, is food underneath. It's really gross. Alright you guys, so this is what the dough looks like. I am going to set this in the fridge for about 20-30 minutes just to let it harden and settle. And I'm going to go and watch another episode of Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce. It's such a good show on Netflix. If you haven't watched it, highly recommend. It's kind of funny. So I'm going to do that, and I will be back in a little bit. All right, you guys, so we have our dough here, and we let it harden in the fridge so that when we touch it, it doesn't stick all over the place. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to make 4 batches of these, because this is exactly how much dough I used last time, and I made 4 pretty big batches. So we're gonna cut this into 4 pieces, because we're then gonna roll it and we're gonna make it really thin. So first thing I'm gonna do, which I should have done first before I did that, is spray the parchment paper with this coconut spray. I got this at the Dollar Tree, but you can use any kind of spray that you want, really. We just don't want it to stick to the paper. So I'm gonna cut this in 4. And I probably should have used a real knife, because hello, cheese. So I'm gonna set 3 of these aside. We're gonna roll them out individually. So we've got our little dough here, so we're just going to roll it into a ball. Place it there. Let me rinse my hands. Ooh, I almost stepped on the kitten, because I can't be in the kitchen without Loki right under my feet at all times. Like, this is legit where he stays. Right, baby? Right, baby? Yeah. All right, so I'm going to take another piece of the good old parchment paper, and we're just going to spray it, flip it over. I like to flatten it a little bit, and then we are going to roll. And we want to make this pretty thin. Okay, so just be careful when peeling it back. So this is how thin we want our chips to be. Want them really, really thin. Much as we're going to just take a fork and just start scaling this, and it's just basically rubbing or running. Okay, fly. We are just running the fork over the dough and creating little scratches. You're kind of just scratching the dough gently, because it is very thin. And then we're going to add our seasoning, which is going to be sea salt and the everything but the bagel seasoning. So I'm going to do the sea salt first, and I love me some salty pita chips, so I like the seasoning. Try not to make a huge mess, and I like to pat the seasoning into the dough so it sticks. Okay, so for the next one, again, I'm just going to spray that paper, and we're going to take our second ball of dough. And for this one, I'm just going to put some sea salt. We're going to skip the everything but the bagel seasoning. And now we're going to put these into the oven for about 12 minutes or so they can get all crispy. And then we are going to break them up into the chips. You guys, last minute I decided to do a third flavor. I'm just going to add some Parmesan cheese and some sea salt, because I made cheese ones the other day using nutritional yeast, and it was not my fave. So I figured maybe this would be a little bit better. So I'm just going to sprinkle about a teaspoon or 2 on there, and just kind of push it in to the dough. And maybe I'll add some black pepper, a little bit more, just on there. Right, so this is what they are looking like. I'm going to break these up into the chips and then pop them back in the oven just to get them a little bit more So I just took away the ones that were done because the outside does get crispy, but I'm gonna pop the middle pieces back in so they can crisp up. This is the Parmesan one. Let me put my ring light on so you can see how freaking amazing that looks. And then there's the other everything bagel. So I'm gonna break these apart and pop them back in the oven. Just wanted to show you. There you have it, guys. These are our chips. Look how perfect. Please excuse my nails, but look how amazing these turned out. The plain ones. Those are the Parmesan cheese ones. Some more Parmesan cheese ones. Actually, no, these are plain. Yeah. And those have more pepper on them. So those are the cheese ones. And the everything bagel. Guys, so good. My house smells so good from those pita chips. Seriously, one of my absolute favorite recipes, keto recipes. But I am so tired. It is 11 p.m. I have got to get my booty up early in the morning. So I'm going to end the keto vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Do you see this? Look at this. This is what he does. Can you guys see? He is like playing with Jethro's tail. Kitten problems. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I really hope that you guys will check out that recipe. If you do, trust me, you will not be disappointed. They are so good. It feels like I'm not even on keto. Like, it's mind-blowing. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. It was kind of a long one. It was a long one, but I like to do these videos because I know that you guys really want to see what I eat in a day. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. From the bottom of my heart, I would appreciate it. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.